Today is January 27th. This is my second attempt to do this. I actually did the entire video with talking about all my books, and then all of a sudden glanced at the timer and realized I had never turned the camera on. And it was brilliant. I did the whole thing brilliantly. So we'll see what happens this time. It's like Panera. Oh, so good. All right. This is the stuff from Nuclear Comics and Laguna Hills and Torpedo Comics in Orange. I was lucky. When I got to Kenny's shop opens at 11, but I hit a Torpedo first, so I didn't get to Nuclear until probably around maybe like around 12 or so, between 11:30 and 12, and they had just they just opened up and had just gotten their shipment. So Kenny was actually putting the stuff up on the shelves when I got there. This new distribution system, not pointing fingers, but man, sorry, it's really screwing things up. There used to be, I would say 90% of the time you would go to the shops, the books would be there on Wednesday when you got there. And now the DC books, I think, are supposed to be coming out on Tuesdays. Not everybody gets their shipments. What's the matter? Oh, hush you. That's Princess. Agrees that the distribution system is really bad. So I've already gone 2.5 minutes and haven't shown comics yet. Let me try to get through these really quickly. These are alphabetical, I believe, by publishers. We're going to start out with three titles from Dune. Three titles from Boom. And this is Dune, House of Treaties. This is a prequel to the film that will eventually come out. We got Unkindness of Ravens. This is a fantasy series about a group of teenage witches, sort of like Charmed. And there's another one too, I think, that's just similar to that. One of my favorite books by James Tynion, Something is Killing the Children. This is book number 14. From Dark Horse, we got a Black Hammer tie-in from Jeff Lemire, Colonel Weird's Cosmogog. Man, sorry about that. Also from Dark Horse, we got Witcher, issue number 3 of 4, Fading Memories. We have an older Witcher here. Usagi Yojimbo, Wanderer's Road. These are reprints of older Usagi stories done in color. We have from Image, the post-apocalyptic, naturally, post-Americana. I believe this is also Tynion. This is Department of Truth, which is really good, especially if you're into like conspiracy theories and the like. From, here we go. I screwed it up. From DC, we got Future States, and this is Legion of Superheroes. Bendis ended his run on Legion with number 12, which I recently discovered was the last issue of that. This takes place in naturally a future Legion, and then I believe they're going to reboot the Legion's probably going to start with another number 1 that I think is supposed to tie the two things together. Also from Future State, we have Suicide Squad. You notice the characters that we see there. And spoilers, they may not be who you think they are. Another Future State. This is issue 2. I think there's only 2 issues of Doc Detective. The first issue had a grifter backup, and this has Red Hood as the backup story. Then we have Strange Adventures, number 8 of 12. And the other history of the DC Universe. The first issue was told from the perspective of Jefferson Pierce. I believe that still continues. It looks like, was it Queen Bee or Killer Bee? She was wasn't she a villain? Or was she a, I think she was in the Titans or something. I don't know. But this looks pretty cool. It's basically Jeff looking at some of his perspective on the DCU and the treatment of minority characters. Okay, we're going to jump to Marvel. This is New Mutants, number 15. This is the last of the X-Family titles that I'm still reading. We'll see how long that lasts. Then we have a couple of 2 King in Black tie-ins. We got Savage Avengers. And this is issue number 3, Namor, which is a Kurt Busiek written story, which looks back on Namor when he was. It jumps back and forth. We see Namor as he is today in current continuity, and then we find out what led him to where he is in an earlier tale when he was much younger. And he wasn't the king of Atlantis, but he was a one of the princes of Atlanta. We see younger versions of Atuma and Lady Dama and some other characters who went on. That is it. I can't think of anything else. Stay healthy. I may be working in the vaccine distribution program that we're having here in SoCal. County of Orange has asked me to work for them again, as I did during the elections. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably find out on Friday the story on that. Nothing else. I do want to recommend excuse me, Demon Slayer, on Netflix, Japanese anime, which I think is adapted from a manga, but I'm not 100% sure. The reason I see that is part of each story at the end. They show pages from what looks like a manga, but anyways, we'll find out. You know, I think I've already recommended Night Stalker and The Ripper, two true crime stories also on Netflix. Batwoman, there have been two episodes so far with the new Batwoman, Ryan Wild. The character I like, but as I say in my Stardust reviews, I think the problem is that the story was created to center around Kate Kane, Batwoman. Since that actress left, they had to recast it, but they didn't recast it. They put someone else in the costume. So what you have is all these other characters who were created to center, and all their stories center around Kate. Kate's gone. I think we have to move on. And if that means killing some characters off or putting them on the shelf for a while, I think that might be a smart idea. I can't think of anything else. Please stay healthy. Take care of yourself. Wear your mask. Don't do anything stupid. Get the vaccine. I hope to fairly soon. I'll let you know how things go. If I start my job, things may be very different around here. So take care and peace out.